Hey, welcome to Splash Games. I'm Sarah Blair, and I'm going to tell you about my GenCon 2025 board game haul. I had so much fun at GenCon. It was my first one, and we just had a blast going everywhere and meeting everybody and playing games and checking out new vendors, and it was just so much fun. So let me show you what I got. The first part I'm going to tell you what I got are the things I got for free. I got a ton of free games, and that was so much fun. The first one is Blind Jack, Guess Facts, Don't Pass from Blue Orange. It was so fun. He had the game out, and if you beat him, the vendor, then you got the game. And I actually had bought the game when I saw it played because it looked so much fun. A little trivia game, but blackjack style. It was just so fun. And but then I ended up winning it, so I sold my friend the one I'd bought. There was a few inappropriate cards, which I'll be taking out. We're totally rated G game players over here, so I'll be taking those out probably, but oh, we had so much fun playing it. So yeah, I won it for free. That was fun. The next few games I got for free, I got because I was teaching at AEG's Big Game Night. I had so much fun teaching there, and everybody got games for coming to the party, which they had to pay for, but I got in for free, and so I got a bunch of free games they sent me right before Gen Con. So here's the game that they had sent me a few days before Gen Con. Propolis, a little bee worker placement game. We've played it a number of times. Even my husband loved it. Propolis. Point Galaxy, the third in the trilogy of Point Salad. Point Galaxy, a little more complex than Point Salad and a whole different theme, and I love the theme of it. It's you're building a bunch of galaxies. Point Galaxy. They also sent me Knitting Circles. I haven't played it yet, but it's knitting a bunch of scarves. I love the theme, and isn't it beautiful? It's a calico game. Cascadia Junior, the new Cascadia for kids. It's so cute because when you earn an animal, you get to put it on your little habitat board, and it's really cute. There is a weird rule where at the end you turn over all your animals and count the pine cones, so it's really lucky at the end. So I might do some house rules, whoever gets the most animals, but yeah, Cascadia Junior, it's so cute. Great for my grandkids. So because of teaching at AEG, I got $50 free at their booth. So I got Point City, because now I have the full trilogy of Point Salad, Point City, and Point Galaxy, so I bought that. I bought the expansions to Propolis and the expansion for Point Salad because we play that all the time. And then my favorite thing I bought, 8-player, the Guild of Merchant Explorers. I'm so excited. I love this game so much, and to be able to play with 8 players, it has all the pieces, all the cards, everything to make it 8-player. So I was just super excited about that. So that was all free, $50 that I spent at the AEG booth for volunteering, just for that game night teach. I got a free shirt. I'm not a big t-shirt person, but maybe I'll wear it to sleep. And the last free thing, I don't know if it's considered free because I did trade it for Underwater Cities. We hadn't been playing Underwater Cities a lot. I know it's an amazing game, and my husband and I did play it once, but every time I went to go play it, I was like, oh, it's going to be so long, and I don't want to have to reread the rules and stuff, so I ended up playing it as much as I wanted. So I decided to trade it. If I'm not playing games a lot, I just get rid of them. So I traded that for Isla and Something Shiny. I can't wait to play this with my grandkids. It's a little campaign game where you're going on a story and she's looking for something shiny. And it's super basic, but it's just so story driven and super fun. And so I'm really excited about that. Like I said, I don't know if that's free for trading, but at least I didn't have to pay for it. So that was amazing. And that's the free stuff I got. Now is the stuff I bought at the flea market. They had a virtual flea market where you could go online, and if someone put a game on you wanted, you could buy it at lower than retail prices. And so I have my wish list. So if something on my wish list came up, then I would go and get it at the flea market. And so I met a bunch of people on Friday morning at Cardhalla, and they just brought me all the games that I had bought. Usually I would sell some at a flea market, but because I was traveling so far and I hadn't been to Gen Con, I didn't want to deal with it, so I just bought games this time. And so let me go through what I got at the flea market. I got Far Away, just a fun, quick little card game. Maquis, which takes place in World War II and you're a spy. Yeah, it looks amazing. It's a solo game. And I've been looking for a little bit more solo games, although mostly I play with other people, but it just looked really amazing and I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So I was really excited to see it in the flea market. The White Castle, I've been playing this on Board Game Arena, but I don't really like playing by myself. I'd rather play with my husband or my kids, and yeah, the White Castle is so amazing. I can't wait to play it for real. The Veil of Eternity, a really fun card game with really amazing powers. Race to the Raft, the sequel to Isle of Cats. It's not really like Isle of Cats at all. You're trying to get the cats off the island before it burns up. It's either a cooperative game or you can play it solo. Race to the Raft. Then we have Covert, where you're a spy and you're traveling around Europe and trying to complete missions. I love the theme of it. You're breaking codes too, which is really fun. Covert. And the last one, which I can't wait to try, is Elfin Roads, which has Elfin Sea, Elfin Gold, and Elfin Land, I think, in it. I think we're going to try Elfin Sea. It just looks really fun, an old Euro game, but I've just been really dying to try it. So those are the games that I got at the virtual flea market. Now let's talk about what I bought from the retailers. I'm just so excited to show you what I got from the vendors. I printed out a map and I had them all mapped out where I was going to go, and then I had to decide what do I really want. I only had a certain amount of money. Here's what I ended up with. This comes with a little caveat because I actually pre-ordered it because I knew it would be so heavy in my luggage. And it came while I was at Gen Con, so when I got home it was here. Amazing. Vantage. I have never played a game like this. I don't really like legacy games too much. Like the really involved ones, but this one, since it wasn't a legacy game and you could crash land on a planet and you could go explore the planet and then reset it again, it just sounds so amazing to me and I just can't wait to play it. Vantage. I have a list of Button Shy games. I went and kind of reviewed them all once I started finding out about Button Shy, and I put a list of what I wanted of Button Shy and what I didn't. So I went to the Button Shy booth and I gave him a list, like, here's all the ones I want. And they started just giving me a huge pile and I'm like, I can't afford all that. So I ended up with 6. Wonder Tales, we played at the airport yesterday. I love the story of it. Rove Jr., I thought it might be a little cuter than Rove. Tussie Mussy by Elizabeth Hargrove. We played that in our hotel. Numbsters, a little solo game. I think this might end up being my favorite. Skulls of Sedlick, and Naturopolis, which of all the Opolises it looked the funnest, so that's the one I picked. So I got all of those. I got the new Botswana, which is a super easy game where you put a card down and pick an animal. Put a card down, pick an animal. Whatever card is on top at the end of the game is how much the animals are worth. Yeah, super easy, and they have these cool wood pieces. So that looked so fun. Panda Royale, 100 dice. We love dice games, and it just seemed like a really fun kind of party game where you roll dice and you have 10 rounds, and depending on what dice you pick, they all score differently. So yeah, that looked really fun. That's from Last Light, and I think they had the best bags at Gen Con. They were fabric canvas. Oh yeah, they were amazing. This was a last minute purchase. Logic and Lore. It's a 2-player logic game. You're trying to see who can get from 1 to 9 without looking. You have to show your opponent 2 cards and you ask questions about them and move them. And if you get them right, you get to turn them over. But if you get 1 to 9, you win. And that looked amazing. I love logic games like that. Okay, Chip Theory Games came out with Fight 5. We played it. Amazing war game. Like War, you know, the old war game with cards. But for up to 5 players. I don't know if I'd play it with less than 3 because the way that it works. But oh yeah, we had so much fun playing this. And when I bought the deluxe, I got a regular copy for free, so that'll be fun at our ladies retreat. Excited to get, oh, another free thing. Okay, Flip Tunes. It was kind of a hot game at Gen Con. It's a pretty simple card game where you have 6 cards and you just try and build those cards up and up and up until you get to a certain number. I can't wait to try that. And I got Jungo, another card game. It's kind of like Scout, but people say it's better. I didn't really like the idea of Scout, but I played Jungo and I really love it. So you might want to check that out if you weren't a Scout fan, but kind of like the idea. Oh, Trinket Trove, a bidding game, set collection. I love set collection games. They're my favorite. And look how cute it is. I really have always wanted a Christmas game. We are big Christmas fans, and I wanted a game for Christmas, a real board game for Christmas, and this is it. I love the game. I've watched a few playthroughs, and I can't wait to play at Christmas this year. My 2 games I was most excited about, these weren't in any order, but these are my 2 favorite games I'm excited about. Grand Central Skyport. I love the look of it. And it has balloons and you're traveling around, and another set collection game, Grand Central Skyport from 25th Century Games, and it's the deluxe edition. It was sold out, so this was the first game I went for. So I just was so excited about it. And the last game, I had pre-ordered it, so I didn't have to rush for it, so I was able to pick it up there, and that is 12 Rivers. I can't wait to try this game and see all the pearls drop down. It's gonna be so amazing to play with my family. Yeah, and it's worker placement, which I love as well. And that's 12 Rivers. And that is my GenCon haul. Put in the comments or put a picture what you guys got at Gen Con. We had so much fun, and I can't wait to have more fun playing all these. And make sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.